Okay, so we're going to learn about 4x1 multiplexer and 2x1 decoder. So before we start, what is a multiplexer? A multiplexer is a combinational circuit that has many data input and single output. Okay, so now we know that a multiplexer has many data input and one output. Sure. So we are going to build a 4x1 multiplexer. So having the knowledge about what multiplexer is, we can determine, or we can know that a 4x1 multiplexer will have 4 inputs and 1 output. Sure. To begin, let's start building our 4x1 multiplexer. Okay, so now I have my AND gate right here. Now it should be 4 because we are doing a 4x1 multiplexer. Sure. Let me use my mouse. Okay. So now we have our gate. Sure. Then let's bring in our AND gate. Okay. Yeah, because we are doing a 4x1 multiplexer, we need to have 4 different types of AND gates. So now this is our first AND gate. Let's place it somewhere around here. Sure. Now copy and paste the second gate, paste the third gate, paste the fourth gate. Okay. Nice. So now we connect our AND gate and our OR gate. Okay, make sure it be in line. Okay. Since we are done connecting our OR gates and AND gates here, okay, we bring in our inputs and output. Since we are doing 4x1, we bring in our 4 inputs and 1 output. Sure, this is our input right here. Copy, paste. So we will be having 4 inputs right here, be in line. Okay, done. So we have our 4 inputs right here. Let's connect our AND gates and our input. Let me make it 4, sorry, 3. Okay, 3, because we'll be connecting our switches and things, so we have to just make it just 3. Yeah, don't need any pins. Okay, make this to 3. Okay, now let me connect my AND gates and my inputs together. Sure. I'll connect this to, okay, Let's connect this to. Okay, so now since you are done with our input, we have to bring in our output. Just somewhere here we'll do it. So let's connect our OR gate to our input. So now we have our 4 inputs and our 1 output. We'll bring in our switches, which we use this NOT gate to. Okay, so let's bring in our NOT gates. Let's place it somewhere around here. Copy, paste. 2 NOT gates. Sure. Okay. Bring in our input because we'll be using the input for the switches. Copy, paste. Okay. Sorry. Okay. Delete. Delete. Okay. Okay. So now let's connect our input to our NOT gate. Sure, come on. Okay. Okay, now let's connect our NOT gate inputs together with the other inputs. Okay, like with this one. Okay. Nice. Now we need to connect our NOT gate with the other inputs and AND gate. Okay. Nice. So with this 4x1 multiplexer, and a good example will be remote. Yeah, so when you select one for say GH1, let's say number 1 is for GH1. Yeah, when you select one, you know in mind 1 is for GH1, sure, but when you select one, you shouldn't select maybe UTV or TV3. 1 is purposely made for GH1. So in here, this 4x1 multiplexer works the same as a TV remote. So now we connect this to the first switch, this to the second switch. Nice. We do same for all. Yeah, connect this to the first, connect this to first, connect this to second, or you can connect the last one to the first. You can connect the, yeah, connect this to first, connect this to the last. Okay, now we do this and we are done. So now let's test it out. Okay, so when we turn on, okay, so let's say we put this input to 1. Okay, to 1. Now we have our output to be 1. Put this to, put this to, put this to. We have our output to be 1. So but when we turn on this, our output tends to be 0. So now this is a general idea about 4x1 multiplexer. Thank you.